Hey, parents, in just a moment, I'm going to talk with you on how to connect to your child's heart or your student's heart. But first, I just want to drop a quick reminder and let you know that registration is open for our two upcoming events. The first one is April 9th through the 10th. It's our mini D now. It's up all night. We're going to have a speaker and a band. Do a couple sessions for us, and then we got some competition style inflatables and a bunch of other games on campus. And at around midnight, we're gonna head over to Andretti's, and we're gonna be able to race and do a bunch of other stuff all night there, so into the early morning. So get registered for that, and then also Cairo registrations are open. And guys, we are so excited about what God is going to do this year at Cairo. We're going to be in Gloria, New Mexico. In the mountains, it's going to be beautiful. Your students are going to connect with God in such a real way. But after April 1st, we have to lock in the amount of spaces we're going to take. So make sure you get your students registered for Cairo. You can do all of that at fbcboerne.org/students. There will be a link on the webpage for you to register for both those. All right, guys? And now for the show. Do you know those movies like Goonies and National Treasure? I love those movies. Whether you're on the big treasure hunt and you're on an adventure looking for some huge fortune, you discover the map or even the guide, and you're going from place to place looking through all the clues. And there's ups and there's downs and all these people, and there's always someone chasing you, trying to steal it from you. Those are such great stories. But did you know that as a parent of teenagers, you're in the middle of one of those stories right now? I mean, right now. And you might not believe me. You might be saying, no, I'm not going after treasure. And I want to say, yes, you are, whether you know it or not. And it's actually a really challenging adventure because teenagers don't give this up very easily. What's the treasure that I'm talking about? It's your teenager's heart. You see, inside of all of our teenagers' hearts, there are three things that are incredibly valuable that we all want to not just understand, but also want to influence. The Bible says that our identity, our passion, and our purpose all live inside our hearts. That's for you and for your teenager and for me. All of us are the same. And so, inside those three things, I want to not only know what my kids' identity, passion, and purpose are, but I want to be able to influence and speak into it and share God's truth to that. But I don't get access to that heart unless I unlock it. I want you to imagine there's a lock on your child's heart, and it says, "Trust me." Not until they trust you and you trust them will you be able to unlock that heart and get to that identity, passion, and purpose. Well, what's the key that builds trust and unlocks the heart? Well, I'm glad you asked. That is a healthy relationship. You see, the relationship unlocks the heart, opens up identity, passion, and purpose, and gives us the ability to understand it and influence it in the lives of our teenagers. There's no greater purpose. Parents, we're after this like crazy. So it's time to begin thinking about what I can do to grow my relationship with my teenager. Are there places where I've broken trust with them? Or are there places where they've broken trust with me? Well, let's begin to address that together and don't let it just sit around anymore. We need to fix that so we can begin working on the relationship. Have we spent time connecting together, either shoulder to shoulder or face to face? Have we taken time to share in something and enjoy something together so we can grow a relationship? Are we communicating together? Have we gotten to a place where we can talk to each other without yelling or screaming or getting mad at each other? If not, then maybe that's where you start working. There's so many ingredients to a healthy relationship, but it's what we're going after so that we can get to that treasure. It's the key that unlocks trust, that opens the heart. It helps us to get to that identity and passion and purpose. It's the big, most important stuff. So get after it, parents. I beg you and encourage you to go for it in this area. And I'm going to end with this thought. I know you love your teenager. I don't have to know you to know that, because God hardwires us as parents to have a love unlike anything else, really, for our kids. I know you love them, but just because you love them doesn't guarantee that you have a healthy relationship with them. And I want to leave that with you and beg you to consider whatever it takes to grow your relationship with your teenager. It's going to be worth it, because on the other side of that is a treasure, a beautiful treasure. It's the greatest treasure other than what God Himself does for us through Jesus as a parent. Getting to understand the identity, passion, and purpose of your kid's heart, and influencing that through relationship and trust. That is all. That's it. That's the whole thing. So I hope this month, as you work on the relationship, this is an encouraging thought to you. God bless.